Extort the infrequently charted, awkward, dark parts that don't quite fit in the shopping cart. Thwart, abort commonplace flavors. Escort my smarts towards the tart. Sharpening darts, working the arts before I become dearly departed. Lyrical shaman. Grammatical pharmacist dispensing dope writtens. My mission is spitting. Prescriptions of diction encrypted with an inscription resultant in serotonin reuptake inhibition. Street journalist. Caught between instincts to exist, dependence on dead presidents, and being honest. Finesse. A conscious message delivered aggressively. Militant, belligerent, disciplined speech. Lifted spiritual peeps. Complex issues addressed simply. Such are the hallmarks of street poetry. Finesse. A conscious message delivered aggressively. Militant, belligerent, disciplined speech. Lifted, spirited peeps. Complex issues addressed simply. Such are the hallmarks of street poetry. I wrote my first rhyme in a state of mind inclined to inspire homicide. Enraged. I locked the door, afraid of unveiling my experimentation, ashamed as if I was masturbating. I trusted the paper, no gossip, no judgment, no motives. I could be honest, open. I challenged my comfort zone, reached into my dome and gave birth to my very first poem. When I was done, I felt calm, composed, relieved of emotion, my only concern, my own needs being met. The weight on my chest, my only subject of interest. Trauma, betrayal, trial and tribulation, love, pain, loss, gain, poverty, wealth, poetry, health. What I feel, what I see, writing bestows relief on the psyche, heals those writing, speaking, and hearing it, infuses unseen disturbances buried beneath misleading social calamities. That being said, if my endeavor is to be entertainment, I have to take someone other than me into consideration. I must write for an audience, making these changes, questions are raised. The one I ponder today is, what level of my personal depth is now out of place? I won't even address wealth, respect, sex, and everything else the spotlight begets. This puts me at odds wrestling with hip-hop's greatest threat, selfishness. The balance is delicate. Altruism and self can be difficult to detect. Masquerade and assimilate under the same cadence within the same text. Finesse. A conscious message delivered aggressively. Militant, belligerent, disciplined speech. Lifted, spirited peeps. Complex issues addressed simply. Such are the hallmarks of street poetry. Finesse. A conscious message delivered aggressively. Militant, belligerent, disciplined speech. Lifted, spirited peeps. Complex issues addressed simply. Such are the hallmarks of street poetry. Socially inept. Deficient in attention. I have to inspect lyrical content by myself. If I listen amongst so-called friends, I miss gems. Distracted. Misled. My head back and forth between reading their eyes in my mind, visualizing the contents of their mind, and planning my dipset. Focused, staying on point as though we reside in jail cells. The streets are hell, their mark on me is indelible. Trust is a luxury I can't afford, love even more so. Bear my weight on my toes. The need for intimacy is what drew me to hip-hop from the very beginning. Rappers bringing me in as though I was family. The mic immortalizes MCs. The mic immortalizes an MC's story and philosophy, which I wish I would have met or at least seen Guru while he was living. Uplift his voice when his CD is spinning. The power in this thing must not be taken lightly. Hip-hop is the keys, the kingdom, and the path to enlightenment. Thank you.